everyone, welcome back. This is going to be part 3 of Ghost Trick Phantom Detective on the Nintendo DS. I wasn't quite done with the chapter when I stopped playing yesterday, with trying to get that chicken or whatever to switch plates. I just realized that I don't have the sound of the game coming through my headphones, because I was playing on my speakers earlier. There we go. Now I have sound. Excellent, okay. Okay, we don't need to read this because we already did last time. To facilitate movement through the room, I need to have the t-shirt be there. She's gonna move the switch. Okay. Actually, the characters animate at 30 frames per second, but the smoke animates at 60. Though you can't see it on the video capture because I was capturing at 30, not thinking that the whole game would be running at 30. Come on, cook. Meow, Jeff. Okay, there we go. Put the second chicken. Come on, I need the hat. Okay, there we go. Come on, turn to look away. Ah, no, crap. That's too early. Punk outfit. What's that? Got a hoodie too? Yeah, I do. Okay, she didn't notice anything. I managed to switch them around this time. Good. There, all set. Okay, and she leaves with the wrong chicken. There, how about that? The ladybug is still sitting on the table. We did it! Since it was the loud sound that the guy in the listening to the ladybug actually is just gonna hear the guy singing la 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 chicken, the art so beautiful chicken. Yeah, this is a DS game. Yeah, I suspect that the characters themselves are 3D models actually, but with flat shaded textures, and that because they are seen from so far away, you can't really tell that there's not that many polygons and stuff. I mean, I might be wrong. It could still be 2D, but I strongly suspect that it's 3D. Took a bite, my heart swelled with pride, and I got goosebumps. Goosebumps. What the heck is this? I'm consumed with the love of consuming you, la la la. Well, as long as the accident was averted. Well, it looks like you've escaped the fate of being hammered by your horrible hen. Yes, but I still haven't escaped the worst darkness of this terrible night. I shot you, didn't I? How was chicken tonight? Dinner cool, boy? It was cool yesterday. Well, no, not the chicken. It was warm, thankfully. Hi, Quillix. There must have been some sort of complicated set of circumstances that made you do it. It's never okay to shoot a person, no matter what the circumstances. Hey, shouldn't that be my line? But anyway. You were investigating a case, and I was supposed to give you information on that case. Maybe it's time you told me about it. Tell me about the case you're looking into. Yes, I guess I should. But let's go back to the new present first. Okay, sure. Back in the new present, the delicious aroma of chicken fills the air, but I'm still thinking about Lynn. I wonder if she's still waiting for a chicken to be served. I decided to go see her and ask her the questions that were still consuming me. So I have to return to that other place now then. Probably have to use the phone. Need to wait for the hat to be in position, like so. Chicken kitchen, that one. Okay. The disastrous accident has been completely erased. Now, once again, I've saved the red-headed detective from death. Saved Lynn, the criminal who saved my life, who stole my life. One question in particular hangs heavy on my mind. Why did she shoot me? Until I know the answer, I'll never be satisfied. Meanwhile, Lynn's appetite is apparently foremost in her mind. A golden brown chicken sits on the table in front of her. Until she eats the whole thing, she'll probably never be satisfied. For someone who is struck with remorse over killing me, she doesn't seem to have lost her appetite. Is Lynn having a serious talk with that detective? Nah, she's just gobbling down chicken. How did the detectives know to stake out this restaurant tonight? I'd better see if I can get some information. But more importantly, I have lots of questions for that lady detective. I need to get to her first. That's the telephone book. I have to ring. Oh, I didn't know you were here, Detective Range. Come to see me, did you? Oh, that's so sweet. Sir, you're cooking at the moment? The most Swiss dish ever? Oh, hi, Memory. Don't mind us, just pretend we're not here. Why don't you try some chicken while you're here? No thanks, just watching Lynn eat is quite enough for me. Potato salad? Yeah, that doesn't sound very Swiss, indeed. If it was Rösti, maybe so, but no, not there. No thanks, just watching Lynn eat is quite enough for me. So how did it turn out with my ladybug? Nice one? That listening device, well, let's see. I thought that gentleman had a very nice singing voice. Sorry, but when we're in the middle of an important talk, could you leave us to it? No, stay right there. Huh. I'm at the crucial moment with this chicken here. I'll need you to pour me some water if it starts going down wrong. Lynn, you don't have to risk your life over chicken, you know? He's right. Sheesh. Anyway, I'd better move now while I have the chance. That's funny. Even though I just saved that detective, he doesn't have a core. That might have something to do with the fact that I went to the past, starting with Lynn, maybe? And then I went from the moment in the past where I was supposed to save Lynn to the moment of his death, so maybe that affected that somehow? Not like the one Lynn has or that valiant little doggy missile. I thought the ones I save are supposed to develop a core when they're alive again. I guess I still have things to learn about these powers of the dead. Yeah, the way he moved to the past this time was a bit different. Well, I'm heading back. Lots of things to do, you know? Yeah, like washing dishes and planting bugs. Someday I'll plant a big one on you, detective. Hot girl. I agree. Me too. This is like a running gag between these two. Like, hot girl. I think so too. Me too. Listen, Lin, you've explained your side and I understand, but there's an APB out on you. Can't you at least hurry up and get out of here, you know, slip away quietly? No can do, I'm meeting somebody here. Meeting somebody, oh yeah, that's right, that little lady Camilla. But why do you have to meet somebody here? The Special Investigation Unit is watching this restaurant. Now, how can that be a coincidence? I don't know, but it is a coincidence. Hey, is it true what they say, that you're still looking into Detective Jowd's case on your own? Inspector Campanella is worried about you, you know? I understand how you feel, but just don't do anything crazy, okay? Let's make contact. Talk. So how's that chicken you've been waiting so long for? It's great. But you know, with Detective Ringe, that's his name by the way, sitting right across from me. I mean, he was just dead a few moments ago, right? That's kind of taking the edge off my appetite. I couldn't tell. Oh, brother. But he's a great guy. He understands my situation, he said. He's going to give me a pass just for tonight. Speaking of Detective Ringe, I noticed something strange. He doesn't have a core now. He doesn't? I thought a core was supposed to show up once I saved somebody. I wonder if... When you possessed his corpse, he was unconscious, right? Unconscious, yeah, he was, wasn't he? Just like you were unconscious the first time I saved you too. And after I saved you, you didn't have a core either. Ah. So for people who are unconscious, when you save them, no core shows up. I think that's probably what it is. You might be right. Okay, I'll leave Ringe to you then. I've still got lots of questions for you. Yeah, I thought you would. Let's get started then. Death row inmate Jowd. What is your connection to prisoner D99, Detective Jowd? Let me guess. Father? He seems like more than just a co-worker. Yes, I suppose you have the right to know. Is her hero? Well, he could be her hero and his dad at the same time. Maybe she's not telling the whole truth. You don't hear that word much anymore. Well, it's an old-fashioned heroic kind of story. It happened 10 years ago. Yeah, she must have been a little girl at the time. Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. On that day 10 years ago, I was playing in my favorite park, and then suddenly somebody grabbed my arm from behind. I was so scared I thought I was going to die. And then... he appeared. Detective Jowd. And then that really loud sound. I think it was the sound of a gun. I passed out. When I came to... Okay, so he's not her daddy then, I guess. You're alright now. Are you hurt? You saved me, mister. I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. Gumshoe. Bit more massive, maybe? So that's why you became a detective, huh? That's right, he was my ideal of what a detective was all about. But an ideal detective doesn't shoot and kill his own wife. Exactly. And that's why I want to prove that he didn't. Detective Ringe works for the Special Investigation Unit. He said an important deal is set to go down here tonight at this restaurant. A deal that could affect the future of our nation. A nation isn't something that's easily influenced though. Especially from a chicken kitchen, but... At least you wouldn't expect it to be that way, but that's what he said. Anyway, it's that couple at the table upstairs. I hear they're foreigners. They're waiting for the other party in this deal to show up now. Filthy gaijin. Those two, huh? They certainly are not pair. Is this other party they're waiting for me? It's kind of hard to imagine, isn't it? Nobody really knows any of the details of the deal except for one person. It's the breezy dancer in a white suit. They say he's been watching the movements of those two for a long time. I've never seen him work so frantically on an investigation before. I hate ads. I'm sorry that you had to go through that, TTV. Welcome back, though. Inspector Cabanilla, eh? Apparently you're a real favorite of his. A favorite? Yes, well, there's a reason for that. And what's that? Inspector Cabanilla and Detective Joud were good friends. Yeah, I think I remember the prison guard saying something about that. They joined the detective division the very same day. They're two very different types, but they were always in friendly competition to be the best. Yes, but I can't listen to it right now, though. Detective Joud was always very particular about thorough investigation of the crime scene. And Inspector Cabanilla, well, I guess it just has a natural genius for investigating. Anyway, those two led the detective division in those days. But Inspector Cabanilla is different now. He changed a little. He changed? Ever since the Detective Joud incident. Now he distances himself from fieldwork. And he's starting to focus on nothing but moving up the ladder. And so, that's how he became head of the Special Investigation Unit, I take it. Anyway, Inspector Cabanilla took me under his wing. Because you were the little girl his good friend had saved, huh? He really looked out for me, helping me study for my detective's exam. Fudging my exam scores for me. Fudging? That goes a little beyond the scope of looking out for you. Inspector Cabanilla, eh? I wonder what role he plays in everything that's happening tonight. Nothing good, if I had to guess. It sure is taking Camilla long enough. She should have been here by now. I'm getting really worried. You two are like sisters, aren't you? That's what Camilla said. Yep, that just about sums it up. It doesn't look like being worried affected your appetite much, though. Hey, the bigger the crisis, the more girls gotta eat. It's also possible that Camilla is the daughter of that other cop. If she was the daughter of her hero, she might have wanted to look out for her after her dad went to prison. I have to make sure Camilla stays safe no matter what. Camilla and that music box too. Music box? Oh yeah, that wooden box. That box was a present from Detective Joud. From Detective Joud. Yes, it was 5 years ago. That box arrived 3 days after that murder incident. He must have sent it just before he was arrested. Someday when the case is over and everything is settled, I want you to give this to a certain person, he said. So what's inside? I don't know. I can't open it. That's a shame. Cecil, did I really shoot you? Where did that come from out of the blue? I really don't remember. I've tried and tried, but I just can't. Now I finally understand how you must feel, and how hard it is to have your memory gone, your story erased. But who knows, knowing the truth might be even harder. I'd rather believe there's hope myself. That was great! Is there just, like, one bone left of the chicken? That must have been a really big chicken then, if this was just a chicken leg. Do I have chicken on my face? You're staring. I bet you're thinking about how impressed you are with the way I took care of that chicken. Just tell me one thing. This case you say you're looking into, is it Detective Joud's? What if it was? I can't keep it from you. It's too cruel. Huh? What are you talking about? I'm sorry, Elaine. It's tonight. Detective Joud's, you know, it's tonight. His execution. But there's still time. I looked into it and I found out all the executions in this country are carried out at dawn. That may be the norm, but not this time, I'm afraid. What? The execution is set for 11 p.m. What did you say? It's going to happen pretty soon. Yeah, there's less than an hour left, I think. Isn't there anything we can do to stop it? Of course not. It's too late now. Not without a stay of execution from the Justice Minister. I'm going to go see him then. What? See who? Who else? The Justice Minister. I think I have his phone number. It has to be the husband of the lady living next door to her, isn't it? The one that was writing these novels. Don't be the one who wanted his wife to come home. Don't be ridiculous, there's not enough time. I'm going. Cecil. Me? Get to the prison. Stop that execution. Easy enough for you to say. Detective Range, I'll be going now. Okay, I'll let you go this time. I'll tell him I was distracted because I was eating chicken. Is there anything else I can do? Could you find Camilla? She's supposed to be on her way here. Oh, your little Camilla. Okay, you got it. I'll look for her. Okay, you know what to do, Cecil. You have to save Detective Jowd. Is she shouting those orders to me in front of the other guy? The life of yet another person I'm connected to somehow is about to end tonight. Could it be a coincidence, or is there something more behind it all? Detective Jowd is destined to be executed tonight. I don't know if that fate is the wrong one for him or the right one, but I've decided to go to the prison anyway. A new chapter. Ooh, 5 minutes to go. I went to try and rescue prisoner D99. Even under ordinary circumstances, that prison has a strange atmosphere. But this time, there's something even stranger about it. An execution. With my memory gone, I don't have a clear image of what that is in my head, but even I can sense a strong feeling of foreboding that hangs in the air. Maybe I'm too late? So, how is it going with the generator in the basement? They're trying to fix it now. It's gonna take a while, they said. They haven't even gotten the internal phone there back up yet. I just hope the rowdies don't rush the guard room. We don't have any rowdies here. And what's more, the one who committed the most atrocious crime isn't even here anymore at all. You promised not to talk about that. Are they talking about the guy that was digging a tunnel, tunneling his way out of the prison using a spoon? Or are they talking about the guy who killed his wife, actually, because that's a much more serious crime, I would think. And he's not there anymore, they say? Look, would you knock it off with that weird flipping and flopping around? I can't stand looking at it. If you don't stop, I just might have to pound ya. This is a glorious dance that's been passed down in my family for generations. When you don't know what else to do, dance, dance, dance. It's a Rickroll, Rudy, man. Ah, it was? Well, okay. I didn't click on it. We call it the panic dance. Could have picked a tanker meme. Hello everyone. Hi, Monica. How's it going tonight? This is Special Detention, calling from the death chamber. The internal phone is finally back up. It's pitch black down here, though, until they get the generator going again. How's it going up there? The phone's been ringing off the hook from headquarters. Oh boy, we can't let the existence of this prison become known to the outside world. We'll have to round up the prisoners somehow. Is Bailey dancing? How did you know? Yep, you should see him. Take a video of it, we can all watch it together when we're done, and put it on YouTube. Once the generator is back up, I'll record it with the security camera. Let's listen to what they have to say. Generator, still not up? I can't keep this up much longer. Believe me, nobody is asking you to. Why don't you just stop? Will you dance instead then? Me? You kidding me? Somebody has to do it. If that somebody is me, I'll keep dancing until I drop. You're making dinner? You felt like it was too quiet and then I saw you were streaming, so that's nice. I'm making noise then. What you making for dinner? If that somebody is me, I'll keep dancing until I drop. Despite how it looks, this situation seems pretty serious. Bailey's dance is certainly intriguing. The characters are as great as the Ace Attorney series. But that telephone call that came in is even more interesting. The man said he was calling from the death chamber, eh? Now that I have the extension number, I should go check it out. Is it an internal extension? Ah yeah, this is the one, okay. Baked pasta with chicken and broccoli. Sounds good. I guess darkness doesn't really exist in the ghost world. Even without light, I can still see what's going on. I can use the ghost world to help me find that generator. That didn't do anything. Emergency light, a light. Oh, this guy is still digging a tunnel? He's asleep. Apparently. The big guy seems to be taking a nap here. I doubt my paltry powers are enough to wake him. Rest in peace, Curie lover. It's kind of spooky when a ghost says it. Trying to be healthy, so lots of other greens too. Never a bad idea to try to be more healthy. One way or another. A wrench. Oh geez, where did that wrench go? Without it, I can't tighten the last bolt on the generator. I sure wish I could see in the dark like a cat. Or like a ghost. I've seen these things before, some kind of tool for turning things. Today I had beef tartare with fries again. Because we were supposed to go shopping this afternoon, but my dad needed his car this afternoon, so as a result, we're only going shopping tomorrow. So it was the last thing we had left, fries. So we had fries again. It's leaning up against the wall. If I knock it over, I wonder if he'll notice. Darn, it's too heavy. It won't budge. Manipulate the power supply. You will become like the spoon inmate. Not a chance. This appears to be some kind of control panel. I might be able to operate it. But it doesn't seem to be responding. It's too dark to really tell though. Tartare. It's T-A-R-T-A-R-E. It's raw beef, if you like. Like minced raw beef with a sauce and spices. But it doesn't seem to be responding. It's too dark to really tell though. I guess the first thing I need to do is restore that generator. Okay. Oh well. Dial. Ah, but that's the phone. Yeah, I can't do anything about it now. Well, lowering that thing. I don't know. I don't know why. It's just something that we do. Water drop. Oh. Now I'm in the bucket. Okay. Open the toolbox. Oh, hey, there it is. What do you think about Rudy Man's outfit, Senpai Trash? Isn't he cute like that? Very nice. Thank you. Why is there something yellow on the thing there? I feel like hugging him. Now the lights are back on. But what happened here? The answer is still shrouded in darkness. I'd better see if I can pick up some more information. I can't seem to shake this bad feeling I've got. Well, if someone is about to die, yeah, you would have that strange feeling, I guess. Grounding sphere, okay. I bet he gives good hugs. I should ask his Phoenix Ride body pillow. I don't have a Phoenix Ride body pillow. I don't have any body pillow. I'm totally not hooked on that sort of thing. Thank you very much. But hugging is nice, yep. Some lamps came on. Not sure what that means. Maybe that changed the situation though. I said no body pillow. Lower dial. I'm not sure what to do, quite frankly, right now. Is this guy still asleep? Sounds suspicious. Well, thank you very much. Thanks, Jeff. Now everyone will think I'm a weird person. Stop spreading these nasty rumors about me. Something really bad happened in this room. He turned his cap. Now he looks like the guy who delivers pizza on a bike. The kind. It's like there was some kind of explosion in here or something, and it looks like the center of the explosion was that thing, that chair. Hugging is nice, but hand-holding is lewd. That sounds even weirder. Like, why would it be? Yeah, those water drops are too far away. I can't do anything about them. Oh, but now maybe I can lower this. Yikes. Oh, wait. Do you have to electrify the water drops or something? Though I'm pretty sure this is not how physics work. Hand-holding, is that even allowed? If Panda was here right now, he would raise the age rating. Yeah, no hand-holding is not allowed at the moment because of COVID. Social distancing. That's highly illegal right now. I'm joking, it actually isn't. Not where I'm from, anyway. Poor Uncle Ray can't hug. Uncle Ray. Yeah, the puzzle this time, I'm having a bit of a hard time figuring it out. This appears to be some kind of control panel. I might be able to operate it. Nope, it's already on, and the buttons are locked. I guess I can't operate it right now. Is there nothing else I can do? Closing the toolbox. Well, that doesn't do anything. Or do I have to move somewhere else now that the power has been re-established? Or maybe I should listen to what they have to say. Hey, do you think this execution was really the right thing to do? What the heck are you saying? I mean, I know this country has the death penalty, but how many years has it been since we used this chair? Yeah, I don't know. It had quite a bit of dust and dirt on it. I bet that's what happened. All that debris damaged the wiring. Well, I think it was divine retribution. Don't be stupid. The prisoner wanted to be executed, you know? Oh, he's already gone. Inspector Jowd, I guess I was too late. So when are they gonna pick up his body? They'll be sending over a car from the public cemetery pretty soon. After we hand over the body and clean up the mortuary, we're done. Yeah, okay. Not even 3 days before putting him in the dirt. Like, he's gonna get buried straight away. So Detective Jowd has already been executed. Looks like there was a reason for that bad feeling I was getting. But that's okay. This isn't a big problem for me. But if the body is taken from the mortuary, that'll be bad. Yeah, because there's no phone in the middle of the graveyard, I guess. I have to use my ghost trick to save him before that happens. Wait, let's listen to what they have to say, maybe. This chair scares me. I don't want to repair it or get anywhere near it. Who knows when it's gonna blow up again, or let loose with the juice. Yikes, shut up, man. Accidents can happen with anything, after all. But let's just get this thing fixed, come on. If I'm executed by an accident, I'm gonna come back and haunt you. Haunt me? Why me? It sounds like a pretty dangerous chair. A chair that gives shocks. Can I use that somehow? Well, maybe now I can. I just got a shock. Ah, okay, no, I get it. Hurry. Okay. That was quite a zap. Okay. Here we have a bucket. Ah, darn! I can't go anywhere. Great, I'm stuck now. Although, no, I can't wait for the water drops to fall down. Rock the lamp. Okay. Son of a... Rock the cart. Same thing here. It looks like this is just an eternal phone too. It doesn't call outside. So the only places I can go with this telephone are the phones within the building that I've already possessed. Yeah, but all I want to do right now is get to the body, so... There we go, going back to 4 minutes before he died. Hey, can you hear me? Where am I? This is the ghost world, the land of the dead, Detective Jowd. Detective Jowd. Who is that? Is that me? Oh boy, not you two. This is getting old. Guess I'll just give the usual explanation. The dead lose their memories. Oh, so I'm dead, am I? I didn't realize that. That's why you can't remember anything right now. That's fine with me. Huh? I don't like a messy room, but I hate cleaning up even more. Not having my memories is a welcome thing. Now I don't have as much trash to take out. Memories are like trash? Now that I'm dead, what do I need with memories? And things I don't need are just trash. Not to me. I need your memories. Besides, I promised Lynn I'd try to stop your execution. Lynn? Looks like I still have a few bits and pieces of garbage left lying around. I remember now. About Lynn, Jowd, and the execution. And what about you? Who are you? I'm Sissel. I'm looking for my memory, or trash as you call it. Sissel. Does my name ring a bell? I think you know me. Sorry, it must not have been a very big piece of trash to me. That's alright, I guess you'll find out when you get your memory back. I guess not being considered a very big piece of trash is a good thing. But for now, I'd like you to come back with me. Back to 4 minutes before your execution. I should have some water nearby. I feel like you just called Lynn garbage. Well, kinda, yeah. Not very nice indeed. Alright. This is the past. 4 minutes, 4 minutes before my death. If he was still in his cell 4 minutes before he died, that was a very rushed execution. That's right, you'll get to see your own execution, and then we're gonna change your fate. But first, can I ask you a question? Lynn told you, didn't she, about what I did? Yeah, she did. Then is it really the right thing to do to save a guy like me? I don't know. Always good to stay hydrated. I'm gonna get some water myself. Okie dokie. Well, yeah, especially when I have to read all the text out loud like this, I get thirsty very quickly. Or my throat goes dry and then it gets sore. I don't know, but Lynn believes it is. By the way, is it a coincidence with the chicken dinner and the chicken diner? I don't think it is. Probably not. But Lynn believes it is. Okay, let's get started. It's clogged. I'm in position. It's also possible that the chicken comes from the chicken kitchen. The chicken is heating. Maybe that was takeaway or something. Maybe that's why the chicken was cold? Yeah, that would explain it, actually. That's what I was thinking. So the time's finally here, huh? Yeah, wonder how many years it's been. The last time you weren't even here yet. I never thought I'd have to attend an execution. But you know, I wonder why the Justice Minister suddenly signed the order. There's definitely something up with that. Hey, come on, let's just focus on our work. Yeah, alright. Maybe the developer liked the sprite so much they just reused it? Or maybe there's actually a plot-related reason for this. Gotta love the way they walk. Looks more like a dance than anything else. Prisoner D99, it's time. Let's go. But yeah, that could be it too. Alright, men. I'm ready. Sorry you have to go through this unpleasant experience. What? No, we, Oh, well, I guess it's all about collecting experiences for you and for me. Prepare to test. Throw the switch. What, he died like that actually? He wasn't even executed? They were just testing the thing and it blew up in his face? So this is an execution, huh? It seems to me there's gotta be a safer way to do it. The chicken did it. I don't know what, but it did. It must be nice to have no memory like that. It makes things more interesting. I envy you. I really do. It's no laughing matter to me. That was an example of a failed execution, although the outcome was the same. Failed? They haven't carried out an execution in a long time. They dragged that old chair out from under some mothballs and I guess it had a short. So I guess that means that if I can stop the explosion... I don't know about that. Yeah, because if you can stop the explosion and somehow manage to get the chair to work, to function the way it's supposed to, they're still gonna carry out the execution anyway. So it's gonna be a multi-steps rescue this time, I guess. No, what I have to do is let the chair explode, but somehow make it so that he's not so close to the chair when it happens. Because if it's broken, they can't carry out the execution and he's saved, but he's not dead either. Then I'd just be executed as planned and I'd still wind up just as dead. So what should I do? Beats me. You're the one who came to save me. You figure it out. He's not making this easy. Well, he wanted to die, so Alright then, 4 minutes from now, this chair will short out and explode and you'll die. Very sad. If I stop the explosion, you'll be executed and you'll still die. Sorry I was ever born. I have to protect you from the explosion and stop the execution. The key to the whole thing must be this chair. I apologize for all your trouble. Could you stop with the insincere comments? And he laughs. Flower vase. How's it going down there? We just finished setting up the chair. We're all prepared. I see. It's time. Please bring in the prisoner. But that chair, it hasn't been used in a long time. What if... Bailey, there's nothing we can do now. It's time. Alright, I'll send the guards to his cell. I'll have them call when they get into position. I don't know, I don't think so. What could I do if I left anyway? Well, I guess I can still trick the phone to move, no? Right now, I can only move over phone lines in the past when it's in use. Sadly, this applies to internal extensions as well. Okay, I see. Looks like life is tough for everyone, even you. You too. Yeah, I'm stuck here now, though. I'm in position. The other two are coming to bring the prisoner to you now. Got it. It seems I'm stuck there if I don't move, so I should probably move now. Maybe I had to move before. Maybe this is a dead end if I move here, but we'll see, I guess. Alright, my jam grooved out the clog. Now get down there to Sausage Head. Go, go, go! That might change something. That's quite the elaborate system. For warning him, in the present world, 4 minutes into the future, Sausage Head was lying passed out in the tunnel. Not knowing about the execution, he must have kept digging and digging. And the guards didn't notice it was gone, so I guess Curryman's future has now changed a bit. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I mean, if you manage to change fate somehow, does that mean you're on the right track, or are there like wrong changes of fate that you can perform which don't lead to the right outcome anyway, so you would have to restart the whole thing from the beginning? I guess if it's very player friendly, it means I'm on the right track. Cecil, I'm sure you know this, but time is ticking. Almost time for the execution. If you don't execute a plan pretty soon, it's going to get tough. I think I do have a plan. Do you? I'm looking forward to seeing it because, yeah, I don't know either. Only problem is I don't see a path to get there yet. I'm really sorry about all this trouble you're going to for me. Funny, you don't look the least bit sorry. I would assume it helps you to proceed. Well, I would think so too. Yeah, I don't expect it to be overly complicated, like tricking you into thinking that you're doing something right when actually you're not. I don't think it's this kind of game. Okay, I made it, I guess. I'm in a cell now. So much chicken, it's a sign. Yummy, yummy chicken. You sure can pack it away. A detective should eat until he reaches that critical moment. That's what I always say. And you have a young pupil that follows that advice to the letter. Yeah, actually, I can see where she learned how to eat chicken that way. What are you going to do now, Cecil? As long as these iron bars are here, escape is impossible. Is it possible to stop the execution from here? Probably not. I'm looking for a path now. Maybe something here will give me an idea. The napkin. A bottle. That drew a circle on the wall. Did you see that? That huge can just went flying up into the air. Yeah, that's my ketchup can. Ketchup? I just love ketchup. Can't get enough of the stuff. Well, I can understand liking ketchup, but ketchup in a can? I probably have ketchup running through my veins. Just can't seem to muster a laugh over that one. But it did make kind of a red O mark. Something about the napkin, maybe? If I were to, or maybe... Because he throws away in the toilet the napkin after he's done using it. If you could somehow draw that circle on the napkin and then he throws it away and flushes it, it's gonna go and get hooked by that thing that the inmate next door is using. But I don't know what that would do though. I mean, I can see that interaction being possible, but I don't know how that would help. Yeah, right at that moment would be when you would have to throw the can of ketchup to the wall, because then it would draw a red circle on the napkin. But I already, yeah, it's already past the time though. I want to try to do it, but I have to go back to do it to achieve this. Okay, I have to wait for him to get up and grab the spoon. Okay, let's wait now. I like how you can actually see the bits of chicken being taken off the bone, I guess. Yeah, this thing is as full as I am. But I have to move now, though. And I think, yeah, I had to move, but I forgot to do so. It's too late, I think. I might be stuck here now. I heard the bell, but it's too late. I think I can't go back now. Come to think of it, maybe. Okay, well, I also had to go back while I could. Otherwise, you're stuck, I guess. I need to be able to see what's happening next door. No, it's too early. I'm already too far or what? Or is he gonna put the spoon back? I barely remember the puzzles of this game, so it always surprises me and reminds me of how clever some of these puzzles are. And the more I play it, and I'll say it again, it's the third time I referenced that game, but it reminds me of Zack and Wiki on the Wii. It's a game where the whole game is like puzzles like that. There's not quite as much story to it, because you do that to hunt for treasures. You have to solve puzzles like that to reach treasures. As a pirate. But I wouldn't be surprised if maybe some of the same people worked on it, since that was a Capcom game as well. Okay. Got it this time. Okay, he's done. Okay, time to move back. This thing is as full as I am. Yeah, if I have to go with him, I probably have to... Yeah, actually, if he goes back in the tunnel, he's gonna be right above the generator room, and then I can move back down to the generator room probably that way. That might be how you have to do it. That was a cool ghost trick. Okay, when he receives the OK mark, he thinks that the way is clear, so he can go back to digging his escape tunnel. Also with the ketchup message. Sausage head sure looks happy. So now that he's seen the O paper, he'll go down to the tunnel to dig. Maybe this is the chance I've been waiting for. That's why I'm on the spoon right now, because that's what I was planning to do. Not that I know for sure that this is what you're supposed to do, but... Here come my escorts. Uh-oh, I haven't found my path yet. I see mine quite clearly, the path to the chair, that is. What do I do? Pretty sure he's clever. Well, I've played these types of games so often now. This appears to be some kind of control panel. I might be able to operate it. Nope, it's already on, and the buttons are locked. I guess I can't operate it right now. Yeah, if I blow it up now, when there is nobody next to it. There! No execution tonight. Well, for a while anyway. What just happened? The power is down throughout the whole facility. No way! If the power is down, that means all the cell bars open automatically. Damn it, the internal phones aren't working either. State of emergency! Now the execution can't be carried out and your life is saved. Well, temporarily at least. You're a pretty daring guy. I really enjoyed myself and I think I learned a thing or two as well. Yay! About what? By the way, is it true what the guard said? The cell bars open automatically? Yep, it's true. It's a little drawback to the system, but if the entire facility blacks out, the locks are released for the prisoner's safety. But nobody thought it would actually ever happen. So in other words, now is the time to escape if you're gonna... Anyway, we managed to stop the execution. Let's get back to the present. You're still not out of the woods yet. Oh, let me give you one piece of advice. What's that? When we get back to the present, head for the spoon. Spoon, huh? You'll see when we get back, Sissel. Now the execution can't be carried out and Detective Jowd is safe for the moment. A new present has been born. However, Jowd still isn't safe from execution, of course. I guess I still have a job to do. Help a death row inmate escape from prison. What, is he gonna try to go through the tunnel that the other guy is digging to escape? That would be one way out. Now I'm back in the present and it's completely shrouded in darkness. I can't see it, but I can feel the tension in the air. It's a state of emergency. And that's only natural. With the power failure, all of the cell bars opened automatically. Plus now a death row inmate is loose in the darkness. I did what I promised Lynn. I stopped the execution, but that condemned criminal is now in just as much danger as before. The detective told me to head for the spoon when I got back to the present. So here I am. The bell. Better go back. Whew, I'm back. Thank goodness someone flushed his toilet. That was good timing. Now, to use the cover of darkness to help the detective escape. But first, I have to find him. It's prisoner C-74. Secure the prisoner. Oh. What now? It looks like there are hunters in this darkness. I hope they haven't found Detective Jowd. Well, he's not in his cell, apparently. He said to go back to the spoon? This is some true darkness. But luckily, darkness doesn't exist in the ghost world. I can make use of that fact to help me find the detective. No, I can... But no, if there's no power, maybe I can't use the internal phone. Yeah, the internal phone doesn't work. I guess I'd better find another route. Okay. No, the emergency button doesn't work. Wait. But I can open this. Wait. What's that? What's that red light? It looks like the hunter's eyes glow red. He's under the bunk bed. It doesn't look like escape is going to be easy. Open the hatch mechanism? Hello there. Ah, there you are. I was wondering what I was going to do. Are you the one who made that toilet bell ring? That's right, I still had another napkin lying around. Thanks to that, I managed to make it here, but how did you know to do that? I learned a few things about your ghost tricks during our time together. They certainly can be very useful powers, but at times not so much. I knew that if the internal phones weren't working, you'd be trapped in the death chamber area, so I quickly came up with an alternative route. A route that made use of Sausage Head's spoon in my napkin. Wow, this detective is good. Next time you praise me, go ahead and say it out loud. Anyway, it looks like it's time for a strategy meeting. An escape strategy, huh? This could be interesting. Let's do it. So let's make sure we're both clear. The key to my escape is this darkness. Once the basement's power supply is restored, escape will be impossible. So we move under cover of darkness, huh? I know I won't have much trouble with that, but I'm afraid I won't be able to see, so you'll have to lead the way. Lead the way. Once you find a safe spot for me to move to, I want you to give me a signal. Okay, fine, but how? Dead don't have voices. Even if they did, we have to be quiet. Don't you worry about that, I have an idea. Let's just try it and you'll see how it works. This detective likes to just dive right into things, even more than Lynn does. If they find me, I imagine they'll shoot first and ask questions later. But if I die again, we can just start over, right? He says cheerfully. I don't know if you know it or not, but this is a special prison. There aren't any dangerous criminals here, except for me, that is. Yes, I did hear something about it being a special place. Yes, and because of the special status, they're not prepared at all for emergencies. They have 4 timid security guards at most. I think I saw some hunters lurking in the darkness now. Those are the guards. They're wearing night vision goggles. Actually, I remember those from the cabinet that opened when you pressed the switch in their office before. The one with the bazooka in it. The 2 of them had a pair of night vision goggles. They're special glasses that let you see in the dark. Very handy things. If I enter their field of vision, it's all over. So it's all about staying out of the guard's line of sight, eh? Make sure you guide me to safe spots. Well, I might fail a few times as I try to learn how this is supposed to work. Now, about that signal I want you to give me. Oh yeah, how am I supposed to do it? I've already been dead once. I don't know if it's because of that or what, but I can sense your powers now. You what? For example, you're in the bunk right now, aren't you? Wow, I'm impressed. I guess you have a 6th sense. I think it's more like a detective sense. That doesn't sound right somehow. Anyway, the details don't matter. Do you see this icon here? Yeah, the bearded guy icon. Actually, when I see the icon like this, it resembles a lot Arthur from the Ghosts and Goblins series, which is also another Capcom series, so I guess he does resemble Arthur from Ghosts and Goblins a little bit, if anything. His face looks very similar. Yeah, where did that come from? Let's use it as our signal. How will that work? If you touch the Arthur icon, I'll sense it. Then I'll move to where you are. So for example, if you move to that spoon and touch the bearded guy icon, I'll run to the spoon. Simple, right? Alright, fine. Let's start our escape plan. Just make sure you guide me to safe spots, is all. Okay. So that red light, that's the light of the night vision goggles on one of the guards. I can use the light to let me know where the guard is. And if you watch the light closely, you can tell how the guard is moving too. Very informative in this darkness. Keep a sharp eye out for it. Okay. Well, he's looking the other way. Okay, no, like this. Could you reach the ceiling, maybe? Yeah, this looks tough indeed. Well, okay, I'm already caught. I already got caught. Game over. If he enters a guard's field of vision, it's over. I have to watch the movement of the red lights. Maybe I have to wait for him to turn around and move in the other direction. Move away from him. The first thing to do is take a good look around and check out what the enemy is doing. For now, how about just aiming for the neighboring cell? We can't hurry too much in this darkness. Let's take it slow. Okay. Oh. You can get in the bulletproof vest. Is he just gonna stay there? He isn't going to move away. Okay, hold on. Ah, there was another one. Maybe I have to be in the bunk bed of the next cell, I think, so that he hides under it, probably. No, I have to close this one. Yeah, if I call him while I'm possessing the bunk bed, I think he's gonna try to hide under it. Okay, now the guy is facing to the guard is facing the right. Okay, go. Okay, so far so good. The guards are on the move. Now what? You can get a sense of how the guards are moving by watching the red lights. And I think you already know this, but just in case, if you want to take a look around, you can slide the screen. Or use the D-pad for the same, yeah. And if I recall correctly, I can also use the D-pad to do the same thing. I just did. Well, my original idea was to have him use the toilet. But I can't reach it now. Oh, but I can get in the bulletproof vest of the other guard, though. He's going back up, though. Your original idea was to save the game? I don't think saving the game here is gonna help me. Ah, use the toilet, save the game. Yeah, okay, no, never mind. Okay, Jeff, yeah. No problem, I got it. Well, not the toilet itself, but the secret passage behind it. To be precise. See, this is proof. There's a guy hiding up there too. In between the two floors. Apparently there was a hunter lurking in the ceiling. Could you do something about him? It's so dark I can't even see the bullet coming. So what? He dodged the bullet if it wasn't dark? Yeah, from square one. Okay, Ah, come on. I'm pressing trick. Oh yeah, but that's because you're not supposed to press trick. Okay, you didn't get that because your subconscious was busy thinking about how you will hug with the Miles at Earth pillow. I wonder what pose is printed. uh, yeah, you have to wait for a bulletproof vest guy. This Jeff. Well, you know, if I was a psychologist or something, I would say this is very Freudian, you know? Maybe you imagine me doing that because this is the kind of thing that you do. Is that it? Is that how it is? The kind of things that you joke about usually are the things that you would do for real. It's a lot of trial and errors for this part, more so with the other parts, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, well, it seems that way to me because I'm discovering things as I go. They set traps. I think it's not a coincidence if the guy goes upstairs. It's probably so I can reach that other guy. Ah, okay. A valve? I can't interact with it though. Ah! Ah, okay. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. But now there's two of them. Yeah, now I've got two guys to worry about. Wait, is the guy going back in the... Come on, use the secret passage, come on! He's not gonna do it. Ah! The hole is right there! Yeah, I'm done. I can't do anything else right now. Imagine laying up there and suddenly you just fall through. Ouch. Yeah, I'm stuck. Well, yeah, there we go. I just can't seem to find the break I need. Then you'll just have to make one. Try to find a way. Maybe you can try calling me to all kinds of different places. I'm agreeable. I can pretty much go anywhere. I don't know where to take him. That's the thing. Under the stairs, maybe? But it seemed like it would have been so much simpler if he could just go through the tunnel, but it doesn't seem like this is what he's meant to do. Okay. Actually, it was way simpler if I did it that way. The tunnel isn't done yet, so he wouldn't be able to get out that way. Yeah, but he could finish at least. They wouldn't think of looking for him down there, is what I meant. Yeah, I guess, yeah, depending on how much left there was of it needing to be dug, he might have been stuck down there for a while, so, yeah, that might not necessarily have been the best solution. What countries even have the death penalty? I don't know if this is meant to take place in, what was it again? Japanifornia, or I can't quite recall what we were saying the other day. Well, they're going up the stairs, but the two of them. I guess if I went down there, he could hide under the stairs. That's one way to do it. This area under the stairs is a blind spot for the guards. Ah, okay. There we go. Japanifornia, yes. Yeah, some states in America still have it, yeah. I don't know what country this is supposed to be in. Yeah, me neither. They won't find him here. The spot is safe. Hurry up, dude. Alright. Now I want to get upstairs, but actually, if I was to close the trap door now, he would go back to where he was before, and that guard would be would not be able to find him, I guess. Sorry, Rudy. Apparently, Qualix found that link in your history. I can't look at it, so I don't know what that is. Maybe I should get a Godot body pillow. More power to you. I won't judge. Kinda wish there was a checkpoint as I'm going through this. One Mia body pillow, please. I guess there are weirder things in the world. I can't close this right now. Somebody's falling through it. Well, okay, it's closed now. He isn't gonna go through it anymore. I thought of maybe placing him back in the tunnel there, but I guess I can't. It's hard. Yep, there are no more heroes. Yeah, oh sorry. Qualix, you perfect trash. How can you even stoop so low as to want that? From what I know, Mia is a very pure character. Yep, there are no more heroes. It's hard to find good-looking body pillows that aren't too pervy. Why do you even know that? I guess that mean you looked, is what Jeff is saying. Yeah, I guess the one he won't be able to escape if I leave it open anyway. So there you go. I wish this part wasn't that hard. As fun as a pervy body pillow can look, it isn't really the best to have when a friend comes over. Yeah, that I can imagine. It's not the thing you want people to know about you. Oh, I think I figured it out. I need that guard to be back down there, though. What's this one going to do? Ah, he's coming down the stairs. Yeah, that's not what I had hoped for. Sorry. How would I know? Imagine how Rudy's brother was shocked when he saw Rudy's headworth below. My friend and I once looked it up. She had wanted one, never did though. The chat is cursed. Oh boy. I don't have a body pillow. And I don't want one either. Ah, come on. This one is coming down the stairs now. Okay, now he's going back up, or oh yeah, he's going back up. All right. The more you deny it, the more it seems like you secretly do. Okay, well, you guys can think what you want about me then. I'm being bullied. Better ban chat next time, Rudy. Start with Jeff. I don't mind. I don't mind you guys joking about anything you like. I want you guys to have a good time. This is not helping me getting through this sequence, though. I can't find an open spot. I don't know what to do. Can I hide behind you? The joke is dead now, though. Not funny anymore. This part is tough. What's that thing there, by the way? Ah, an empty can? Oh, never mind then. Yeah, he goes back up the stairs, it would seem. Wait a minute, are you inviting me to come get shot? I'm not that crazy. Okay, no, never mind. Sorry. He's standing on it. Almost as if you're meant to make him drop through it. That's a little far. I can't really tell where you are. How about somewhere a little closer? Ah, come on. You want me to climb up into the ceiling? I think I could manage that, but as things stand, I don't have access right now. Could you open that hatch and create an entry point for me? Oh ho! Ah, interesting. Hmm. So he does tell me. I guess if they programmed the possibility, then it means you have to use it. They wouldn't have programmed it otherwise. Game logic. But I went too early. That was too early. I wish there was a checkpoint somewhere in the in the middle or something. Ah, but there was actually. Ah, well, that's nice of them. Well, I'm happy about that I don't have to restart from the beginning. Hmm. Uh... But... in the ceiling! Ah! But the other one has already turned around! They aren't completely heartless. Yeah. Thankfully. Or can you... Ah! Yeah, I can't find the break I need. That's totally it. I can't find the break I need. Should have been here during the Steins Gate stream. You would have enjoyed that. Yeah, what exactly are you referring to, Jeff? Which part of it? All of it? It's just a kind of game and stream that it seems to be you would enjoy. Well, it's a visual novel, Steins Gate. With, well, very little interaction, actually. Hurry, close this. Okay. Now he's inside of it. Now what? We just watched a long movie that really had to click to make it continue. Well, yeah, that's the kind of game that it is. Your influence on the outcome of events is very limited. But it's a cool story, though. I still very much enjoyed it. What, am I stuck? Or I have to take a ride with the other guard, I guess, through the upper floor. Visual novels are fun, but if it's too much talking and no action, then it just feels a bit boring to play. But of course, watching others play is something else. Well, especially if it's the kind of story that you like a wacky time travel kind of thing. It's about a guy who made time travel possible using a microwave and a mobile phone. Otherwise known as the phone wave. Really don't play Danganronpa? It's not on a Nintendo system, so I can't play it anyway, even if I wanted to. Trash visual novel, shake my head. Well, I hear that it's good. I mean, most people that I know find it good, so I've got no reason myself to not want to play it. Yeah, I could tell him to come here. He just rolls. Well, maybe when I have a better PC. Unless they suddenly decide to release it for Switch, since everything gets ported to Switch these days. This guy up there doesn't seem to want to look the other way. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Oh my, oh my, oh boy. Oh, that was a cool move. If I move now, I'm going to fall. Could you close the floor hatch for me? That was a super cool move. I was wondering how he was gonna do it. It is good and available for PC. Yeah, it's quite likely. I think I'm hoping for the Persona games too. Persona, how did he do that? What? What Persona? What? Ah, the move. He's way too fat, that. Ah, well, maybe he's not as fat as you think. Hide in there. But I'm at the exit, so so what do you think? I'd say if we've come this far, we did it. Great job, Cecil. Okay, nice. The basement generator has been repaired, restoring power to all areas. Uh-oh. What, all of that for nothing? Please don't tell me that. But yeah, Persona 5, maybe someday. Everyone keeps asking for it, but... Well, I haven't played any Persona game, but I've played a Shin Megami Tensei game. And there's Shin Megami Tensei 5 coming to Nintendo Switch at some point. It was one of the very first games to have been announced for it. It's been in development for over 3 years now. So hopefully we have some news about it soon. I absolutely loved Shin Megami Tensei 4. It's like Persona, but dark. Not like a ice cool, funny, light-hearted kind of atmosphere. It's like dark, really dark. It's a post-apocalyptic kind of stuff, with battles between demons and stuff, like demons and humans and stuff like that. It was pretty edgy. The Shin Megami Tensei series, the Persona series, is a spin-off of the Shin Megami Tensei series, actually, but it's grown in popularity up to the point where Persona is considered the mainstream series, where Shin Megami Tensei is more of a niche thing. If and when I get a better PC, I'd like to emulate one of the 3DS games and maybe stream that, because that's a really cool series in my opinion. Well, I've only played 4, but I've absolutely loved it. But the question is, what now? I don't have anywhere to go, do I? Maybe I'll go back to my cell. You'd better be kidding. But I'm still a condemned criminal, you know? I doubt anybody would welcome me with open arms. Why don't you try contacting Lynn? She went to see some Justice Minister guy. So an escaped death row convict is supposed to just report into the Justice Minister, is that it? I kind of like that. Anyway, after all the trouble you went through, I guess I'd better run. That would be nice, yes. The female characters in Persona are why I can't play it, because Jeff isn't into anything that looks even ever so slightly, he would say perverted, I would say sexualized. Alright, Cecil, until we meet again. Nothing to do with that? Come on now. So now I've saved the condemned criminal's life and helped him escape. Was that really the right thing to do? I guess all I can do is believe in Lynn at this point. Detective Jowd was painting my picture in his cell. He knows me. I'm sure I'll be talking to him again. You should have asked him now! Well, I guess this wasn't exactly the right moment. Do I have to go to the phone or... Nothing left but an empty cell. The male character's lips are skin color, but the female character's lips are not skin color, as if they were wearing makeup, which is disgusting, that's all. You don't like makeup? To each his own. Also, the music in Persona is amazing. I listen to it while I work. You might want to try to listen to bits and pieces of the Shin Megami Tensei 4 music. Qualix, you might like it. Nothing left but an empty cell. No sense in staying here, I might as well go back. Back upstairs using the internal phone. They really did an amazing work on the music for the Persona games. Let's go back to the dark room, I guess. Yeah, I will later. Okay. All Japanese games have amazing music, and I know what is going on there. Yeah, they tend to, yeah. But some more so than others, in my opinion. Amazing composers in Japan, I guess. But Detective Jowd's Until We Meet Again came around quicker than I expected. When I got back to the guard room, the next fateful call came in. Hello, this is... Cecil, are you there? Hello? Who's this? Oh, I'm not talking to you, officer. Anyway, if you're there, Cecil, come here immediately. I'll be waiting for you, if you make it in time, that is. Yeah, but this guy is smart. That's quite cool. FF and Pokemon are my favorites. You should try to listen to the Seiken Densetsu soundtrack for the series, Jeff. Any of the first 3 games. Well, maybe more so the second and third. Yeah, that was a bold move. I'll be waiting for you if you make it in time, that is. Seiken Densetsu. Or the Mana series, if you prefer. Secret of Mana and now Trials of Mana. Both have cool soundtracks. I'll be waiting for you, if you make it in time, that is. Hey, wait a minute! Trace complete. No, it's a different composer. The series started as a spin-off to the Final Fantasy series, but it was always different composers. In the first game in the series, I think the music was composed by one guy, and then the rest of the series was always Hiroki Kikuta, I think, the rest of the series. But the very first the very first one, it was I can't remember the name now. It wasn't Uematsu anyway. Something else. Is there magical magic you can use in combat? Oh yes, there is. It's action RPGs though. It's not turn-based RPGs, these. On the other end of the telephone line, the scene that greets me tells me one simple fact. That our great escape plan has ended in failure. Never expected to see you here, Inspector Cabanela. I believe that's my line, my old friend. I really like the Animal Crossing's music. Most of it is so nice and calming. Actually, I quite like to listen to Animal Crossing music when I play Minecraft because, well, it's less repetitive for one thing, and I think it's the kind of music that is good to listen to something when you do busy work anyway in a game. When you're working on something. It sets the mood perfectly, in my opinion. What were you doing here? I believe that's my line too, clearly. I came to attend your execution. They told me what time it was. Couldn't get into the chamber, so I was observing the moment of silence here. And when I looked up, my eyes full of tears, there you were, baby. It's just the way things turned out. I took part in what seemed like a fun game, and here I am. Here's what I wish, my old friend. Wish it was anybody but me who found you here. Because now that I found you, man, I have to turn you in. You have to stay spotlessly clean after all. Can't do much. Thanks for coming. I wanted to say goodbye to you. As you can see, I guess I'm not going to be much help to you. What's going to happen to you? Being executed tonight is just about the only thing on my schedule, it seems. What, I'm gonna have to save his life again? Executed, huh? Death is pretty much meaningless to me. Anyway, I guess we'll be seeing each other again. By the way, there's something I'm looking for. Oh, that's right. Your lost memory. So why did he paint his face? A friend of mine hates that in most of my rooms in Animal Crossing, I have the KK Hypnose song playing. He thinks it's creepy, but I quite enjoy it. KK Hypnose. I'm not quite sure which one it is. That one. We still don't know about that, Jeff. Why he was painting that guy. We might now, actually. You know things I'd like to know. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions? You're just about to get shot, but... in return for tonight's fun little game, is that it? Well, there we go. Okay, we're about to find out, I suppose, Jeff. I saw it, you know. That picture you were painting in your cell tonight, it will just get turned in. That picture you were painting in your cell tonight, that was me. Which means you must know me. I'm very sorry, but I can't talk to you about that now. What? Why not? Because I don't know your true face. My true face? I'm a detective. I can only talk about what I'm sure of. However, I can give you one lead at least. A lead? What is it? A long time ago, I gave Lynn something to hold on to for me. It was a music box. If you ever come across it, I advise you to open it. It might jog your memory. That wooden box I found in Lynn's apartment. And that's the only help I can give you right now. That man pointing the gun at you right now, this is your good friend. We were when we were in the detective division together. That was a long time ago. Now he's the head of the special investigation unit, the top of the elite. Getting ahead is the only thing he thinks about now. And that white coat of his is the symbol of his determination. His white coat? For somebody looking to get promoted to the top, what's the one thing they're afraid of most? A blot on their record, of course, like a stain on a pure white coat. Who would promote a man with a coat covered in stains? If it was me, I'd go with a black coat that didn't show the stains. The world is full of excellent candidates. Even one mistake could be the end of a career. But everybody makes mistakes, right? Nevertheless, Cabanilla has chosen the path of the white coat, and he'd do anything at all to hide his coat's shadows, like send his good friend to the gallows. Because that's the right thing to do. I'm a condemned criminal after all, and that's why he has that gun pointed at me right now. Is your execution really the right thing to do? I had a fair trial, and that's what was decided. No problem there. But still, this is the punishment that I should receive in order to bring the final close to that case and put it to rest forever. Lynn believes you're innocent. She's running around right now, trying to prove it. Is that all you have to leave her with? No problem there. Go for a blood-red coat and you can kill as much as you want. That sounds like something Deadpool would do. Sells water and lemon for blood. Or wear red, dumbass. Like the black woman would say. Is that all you have to leave her with? No problem there. I was sentenced to death penalty for killing my wife, Alma. But to me, that's not all it was for. What do you mean that's not all it was for? I'm talking about something that happened even before this case. I stole somebody else's life. What? Another murder? It was 10 years ago. I'll never forget it. That day, I saved the life of a little girl, and I stole away the life of a man. 10 years ago, the life of a little girl? Could that little girl be Lynn? She told you about that. Yeah, she said you were her hero. Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. 10 years ago, in a certain park, a little girl was taken hostage. I was still young then. I didn't have any self-control. I remember asking myself at the time, Zhao, are you going to shoot this guy? And this is what I answered. Yeah, I'm going to shoot. My hand was shaking a little. If my hand slipped, the man might die. Even the little hostage girl was in danger. Nevertheless, that was my answer. Yeah, I'm going to shoot. And the man died. I took his life. This song is honestly so creepy yet calming, and I love it. Yeah, actually, I was gonna say earlier, speaking of Animal Crossing music and something being very hypnotic, in the very first Animal Crossing game there was a piece of furniture called the Apple TV, which in retrospect actually was kinda prophetic, considering that there was actually a TV made by Apple eventually, I guess. Well, the device that connects to a TV. But anyway, the Apple TV, when you turned it on, there was this hypnotic music that was always fascinating to me. I believe you can find it on YouTube, that one. The Apple TV Animal Crossing music. Lynn was never told the outcome. She was so young at the time. I don't deserve to be called a hero. What I deserve is execution. Ready to go? My arms are getting tired. You got it, baby. Time for the big show of hauling you in. I don't know. It wasn't the very first Animal Crossing game. And I don't know about KK Hypno, so I believe it was a piece of music that was just for that one piece of furniture when you turned it on. You could see apples rolling on the ground or something on the TV screen. It was a looping animation on the TV screen, and there was that music playing, like a very short loop of a music, but it was kind of creepy in a way. Like, why put such a creepy music on an Apple TV? But anyway, oh, that's right. Just let me make one last phone call. That's a big favor to ask so casually, my old friend. Tell you what I'll do. I'll pretend I'm not watching. I'll be listening, though. On that you can rely. Cecil, you've got your own path to follow. You'd better hurry. My own path? Lynn is at the Justice Minister's office right now, right? It might not be a bad idea to say my final farewell to him, too. Hello? Everything's fine here. Is this the chicken kitchen? I'd like to request a delivery. The chicken kitchen is next door. Goodbye. It sounds like she's in some kind of trouble. It does, doesn't it? Go help her out, would you, Cecil? Sorry to keep you waiting, Inspector. Ready to go. Oh, before I forget... I have a little something for you. What's that? A watch? A present, if you will. There's nothing else like it, baby. If there's nothing else like it, don't throw it. What's this? A pocket watch? Considering my situation, it's the last thing in the world I need right now. Hello, everything is fine here, obviously. I mean, why would you say something like that if it wasn't fine? Forgive me, man. Let's just say I'm no good at choosing presents. What's that supposed to mean? Is that symbolic? This is it, Cecil. Let me just leave you with one thing. Don't trust other people's memories. Look for what you seek with your own eyes. I'll remember that. Yeah, I can't play if I'm not high. Well, if I can't breathe, more like. Maybe they are very crude, and the way they execute people is shooting them, and he will protect himself with that. If he's wearing it on his heart. Yeah. To stop the bullet. They're gone. There's nothing left here. No hope, and no cores either. Without any cores, I can't follow after them. This is the end of my adventure. I feel pretty dejected, but I guess I'd better go find Lynn. And this is probably the end of the chapter as well. I'll follow the path Detective Zhao pointed out to me. The path to the Justice Minister's office, where Lynn went to try and stop the execution. Yeah, I figured. Rudy man, how is the Japanese horror series that you have played on stream with English voices? Don't die on me now, stream, please. The Japanese horror series that I've played on stream... What, Resident Evil? Why do you ask? Well, you're asking me how the series is? I mean, it's good if that's your question. You forgot the name. Now that my assignment to stop the execution had ended in such an unsatisfactory way, I decided to go see Lynn at the Justice Minister's office. Detective Zhao's story about this other murder weighs on me heavily. Should I tell Lynn about it? I just don't know. This time Lynn isn't dead, but the atmosphere makes me think it might be too soon to count my blessings just yet. because I am but a Jeff. He had forgotten the name. Biohazard in Japanese. This time Lynn isn't dead, but the atmosphere makes me think it might be too soon to count my blessings just yet. Because the minister is dead, probably. I'm glad Lynn isn't dead, but what in the world is she doing? Then again, do I really want to know? Oops. Hey, can you hear me? He's dead, but he still seems to be unconscious. Hey, there you are! What kind of greeting is that? And shoving somebody's poor soul out of the way like that? Just looked up the Apple TV song. It isn't KK Hypno, but you're right about it being weirdly hypnotic. Yeah, I don't know if it still exists on YouTube, but I believe there was someone who made a, like, extended version of it. Like, that goes for, like, an hour or something like that. I can't quite recall, but, I mean, I guess you can tell from that it's had its effect on people's minds, I suppose. I gotta say, though, no matter where you go, somebody always seems to turn up dead. Sorry about that, she says, laughing. Who is it this time? Is this the Justice Minister? Yeah, the man who signed the order to carry out Detective Zhao's execution. He was already dead when I got here. Oh boy, I wonder what happened this time. Well, Anne, how did it go? Was Detective Zhao still alive? He'd already been executed by the time I got there. I did manage to save him, but... You did? Oh, I'm so glad. Wait a minute, did you say but? Did you say but? I told Lynn about my adventure at the prison. About that other murder, though, I couldn't bring myself to tell her. Inspector Campanella arrested Detective Zhao. I can't believe it! Inspector Campanella would never betray Detective Zhao. Just so you know. Detective Zhao himself said it was the right thing to do. Anyway, I'd better take care of the Justice Minister here. Right, and I have lots of questions for him too. Back we go then, to 4 minutes before his death. But if she isn't dead though, she can't follow, can she? Her spirit can't follow. Emma! Oh, excuse me. What? Alright. I'll do as you say. The Apple TV music reminds me of vaporware stuff. Why? Why that of all things? This is terrible. Why doesn't she answer? Similar aesthetics. Oh yeah, now that you say it. Vaporwave, you said. I read vaporware for some reason. Medicine. Uh-oh. Oh, he died of a heart attack? Water. That's a very over-the-top way to die of a heart attack, I guess. And the way he falls at the end. Such a foolish man. Oh, you woke up. He's a contradiction. Contradiction? The more we search for the truth, the further into a dilemma we fall. The world of man is steeped in contradictions. If we choose this, we can't have that. If a man tries to have his medicine bottle and water pitcher too, he loses both. Oh, I don't know. To me, it looks like you could have had both of those things just now. He didn't know the truth about the world. That's why he died. Such a foolish man. Or maybe I should say a pathetic man. That's the more fitting word. I don't think this guy gets it yet. That the foolish and pathetic man is him. Is that what they call a contradiction? By the way, what's your name? Just call me a seeker of truth. Sidestepped that one, didn't he? Wait. Seeker of truth? Wasn't that what the lamp said? In the junkyard, I think that the lamp said something kinda like the same thing. Calls himself Ray. I don't know who he really is. He taught me the secrets of the powers of the dead. He wants me to find out the truth behind the mysterious things happening in this town tonight. There's lots of new people at it. He sits alone in his stately office, tearing out his hair. He is frantic about his wife, the woman in purple who has left him. But yeah, it was pretty dramatic, yeah. Pigeon Man. Fated Jailbird. Curie-loving Jailbird. Rock Jailbird. Hitchy Man. Cute Chicken Carrier. Black-hearted Blue Man. Black-hearted Blue Woman. Fastidious Glass Polisher. No need to think too hard about that one. All I have to do is get his medicine to him. Pretty simple, but there's one more thing that concerns me. What was that telephone call the Justice Minister got all about? It was right after that that his health took an instant downturn. I've never seen such a foolish, pathetic, and strange man. I think you'd better stop there. Emma! Oh, excuse me. Forgive me for calling so late, Mr. Minister. Who is this? How did you get this number? We have your daughter. Who is this? Amelie's tutor? Would a tutor call you at this hour? No. I'll say it one more time. We have your daughter. What? My daughter, is she alright? Tell me she's alright. Hear for yourself. Papa, help! I'm gonna be killed! How do we know that it's really her? What do you want? What are your demands? I believe we already made our demand known the other day. Oh, so it was you. And have you complied? Has the execution been carried out? I didn't do it because of your demand. I did it because that's my job. Yes, of course. They should be contacting me any minute now with the confirmation. There's no need for this kidnapping. We're very thorough. You do well to remember that. And of course it goes without saying, we're watching you. If this information leaves that room, you'll never see your daughter again. I trust you understand that. Don't tell the police, is that it? Exactly. All you have to do is your job. Alright, I'll do as you say. I'll make sure the execution is carried out tonight. You have my word. We might be several hours before he died of a before the execution, I guess. But wait, if he died of a heart attack, who was it that ordered the execution then? If he died before he could give the order, which is what we saw, if he only decided to give the order now, when did he give the order then? If he got his heart attack before he could give it? I want to see what's happening over there. You got a new phone number. Apparently the police in this country aren't so easily fooled. I had no idea word of tonight's deal had leaked. Papa, help! I'm gonna be killed. I hate you, Mama. Luckily, I managed to arrange it so that the Justice Minister could hear her voice. But what's taking the goods so long to arrive? I'm starting to get concerned. The goods? And I'm stuck. I can't do anything from here. Can't use the phone right now. Like I said, all women are like traps. That and this are hardly related. When in the past, I can only use the line when the phone is being used to make a call. Uh-oh, this woman doesn't show any signs of moving from that spot, and I can't use the telephone line either. It looks like I fell into a trap. All women are like traps. Some are sweet traps, others are bitter. Don't you understand that? Okay. Anyway, I think I'd better rethink things here. Yeah, I have to restart from the beginning. It's one of those dead-end things. Well, we don't have to listen to it. We just did it. Oops, sorry. Okay, so they don't really have his daughter then. No, stay. This is terrible. A kidnapping, eh? Once again, I'm not sure I know what the word means, but it's apparently the cause of the minister's attack. Such a useless man. Huh? A useless man caught up in a useless case. Why doesn't he understand that? Anyway, we only have 4 minutes here. I'd better do something about that medicine. So this medicine stops the minister's attacks, eh? If I could, I'd spill them onto his desk right now, but unfortunately I can't even open the cap. What a shabby excuse for a man, huh? He wears his important-looking uniform and sits working at his stately desk. But what does he have inside? Nothing. A miserable, shabby excuse for a man. I think you've already said quite enough. I have to call my wife. I have to see if it's true. Maybe they called the wrong person. This minister doesn't accept the truth easily. He's already bankrupt. Okay, now you're taking it too far. His wife won't answer for some reason. A wife who doesn't answer her phone. I think I know who that is. I'm already bankrupt, man. Oh, okay, to save his life, maybe I should have his wife answer the phone. Now, I'm sorry I ever brought this guy along. It's no use, the line isn't working. Apparently it only works if the other party answers. What a bit of a fitting room for this man, huh? It looks stately, but it's filled with nothing but useless trash. When in the past I can only use the line when the phone is being used to make a call. I guess I'd better find another path. Why doesn't she answer? If yeah, I can't go back to Lynn's apartment if the phone is fried over there. If the receiver is in the fish tank still. Oh, here it comes. His worry and anxiety have reached their peak. Such a disgraceful man, huh? If one lives his life in fits, he's bound to be plagued by fits. It's so simple, why doesn't he understand? But there wasn't a chance to rescue him before now. It's not over yet, though. I can't give up now. Wait, was it really a trap? Maybe the other woman, if she's waiting for the goods, like the daughter or something, maybe I can move there? But it would already be too late, though, wouldn't it? Okay, I managed to move to that side of the room that way. Swing the sword. Can I throw it back his way? Ah. Ah, come on! I just had to get this medicine to the minister, but there are only a few seconds left. It isn't enough time. Such a short-sighted man. Happiness escapes us just as we are about to pull it in. Well, I think it's too late now, but we have to grab it while we can. Or, no, okay, maybe I'm gonna try something slightly different. Anyway, there isn't enough time to do anything in this state. I think I'd better rethink this from the beginning. If he could just get some of that water, he might feel a little better. I don't think so. Did he just say something constructive? You might have to swing the thing, then quickly get back to the sword and swing it so that the whatever it is, the melon or the ball or whatever it is, falls to the floor maybe. Well, I need to be in the bottle of medicine anyway. Well, I need to raise this. Turn. Undo the frame hanger. What the heck? There are so many choices. Fly me to the moon. Close the curtain. Spin the globe. Turn the globe stand. It's too late. You need to get to the second suit first, maybe. There's not a whole lot of time to do all of that, though. I have to get him his medicine, but as things are, there just isn't enough time. Such unparalleled cowardice this man has. Before I get the medicine to him, I think I have to buy some time first. Do something about the water, maybe? So that if he can't get to his water, he can survive longer, so I have more time to send the medicine back to him? What can I do about the water anyway? If only he could at least drink some of this water. Too bad he knocks this pitcher to the floor at the end of his 4 minutes. Such a stupid man. Once water is spilled, there's no getting it back, and knowing this full well, why do people still spill water pitchers? I don't know, those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Yeah, but if I'm not in the pills, then once the pills are gone, the Ghost Minister is so annoying. Yeah, I agree. He is really annoying. I was gonna say, if I'm not in the bottle of pills when it gets thrown away, I don't think I can do anything about it. I'm still gonna stay here to the left to see what happens. Well, I managed to get him his water, but I can't do anything about the pills now. He's still gonna need them, isn't he? There, that should help. At least now he's had some water. Yeah, but that's not gonna... He's still breathing, apparently. But he looks far from recovered, unfortunately. Such a wishy-washy man, huh? Ah, yeah, he is annoying. He can't make up his mind whether to live or die. That's how he lives his life. Okay, at least now I bought some time to get his medicine to him. Yeah, I changed the fate, but I'm stuck now. Or can I dial a number? No, I can't. I guess I'd better find another path. Well, I'd like to, but... Yeah, time is passing indeed, but... Yeah, using the flag, flapping it doesn't seem to give me enough of a distance gain to reach that on the ceiling. But even if I did anyway... Well, I guess I could get to the motor that's activating it, but... I don't know what to do. I've never seen anybody drink water the way this man just did. The water pitcher is completely empty. He's an empty vessel of a man. An empty, withered man. Where is his oasis? This guy is... He's really starting to get on my nerves. Documents. I can't dial. I can't get... What? What do you want from me, game? All the memories of this one is coming back, and it just reminds me of how annoying I feel this part is. I'm stuck. Or is this start the fan strong? Go back to the documents. I can't reach the fan, so I can't interact with the fan. I can't even reach the fan. Well, I managed to buy some time. You can't get to the fan right now. Yep. It's easiest to fail after a success. It looks like I'll have to start over from the beginning. He says from the beginning, but... Or can I go back to after the fate change? Or is that maybe what I feared might happen? That they give you fate changes that don't lead anywhere? That lead you to situations where you just can't do anything? The minister's fate has changed, but the situation still seems to be the same. I can't move anywhere now. Did I miss something? I think I saw a path just for a second while the minister was drinking the water. Maybe I should start over from the beginning. Yeah, okay, so this game has that sort of thing too? Making you believe that you've managed to change the fate when actually it's a fake path or something. It's a dead end. Timing and quick wit. So yeah, it's kind of what I said. I have to be in the bottle of pills, I think. But the game said something about needing to buy some more time, and I thought that therefore that I had to use the picture first, but it appears that I can't do it that way. Yes, you can what? God, really, the game literally just told you the solutions. Can you stop time while he is drinking? I don't know. Did it? Did it? Well, I have to start from the beginning then. Watch dive. Why doesn't she answer? Come on. Can I do anything after he's finished drinking water? Or I guess I can get to the fan while he is doing it. I guess now things might be different. At least now he's had some water. Amen. Well, let's hope so. He's still breathing apparently, but he looks far from recovered, unfortunately. Such a wishy-washy man. Yeah, blah blah blah. Yeah, you already said that. Spin harder. Okay. Okay, time for the next step. Now about this medicine bottle. If the minister is going to make a full recovery, I have to deliver this thing to him. Yay! Small brain Rudy finally gets it. I have to deliver this thing to him. But how is a ghost with no hands or feet supposed to do that? I guess I'll just have to use my head instead. Let's see. Turn. What's this thing again? Undo frame hanger? Yeah, it's big brain time. Let's hope so. Rock. I have no idea if this is the right way to do it. Well, I guess I could have turned this. Let's see. And that doesn't seem to be the right solution. I think, Cecil has something to say. That looks really good. If only the medicine bottle was under that swing. I bet it would go flying, but to the wrong side of the room. I think I'm starting to form a plan here. Under that swing? Okay, go back. Let's see. Yeah, no need to explain me every time. I got it. Kinda wish the checkpoint was right here instead. I think I have the right idea there at the beginning. That was really loud. That urn is a lot heavier than it looks. It's made out of some pretty thick iron. I wouldn't want to drop that on my foot, but I don't have feet, so I guess I don't have to worry. What if I turn it the other way? Which way is it gonna fall then? Ah, okay. Wait. Roll. This urn is pretty light. Once an urn is dropped, there's no getting it back. I guess I'd better think carefully about what I drop and when. Well, yeah, no shit. Yeah, I may have already put myself in a situation where I can't win here. That sword is always swinging in that direction, so I guess there's nothing I can do with that sword. Well, interacting with these things is not gonna help me now. I'm gonna have to go back. I'm stuck, I think, now. I have to try those same things, but not quite in the same order. Okay, I already missed my window. Go back again. Okay, same conversation again. Or monologue, more like. I'm not gonna drop that vase now. At least I can skip it, yeah. No, but. Well, maybe that was still the right idea. Except I think I'm stuck now, no? No, I'm not. Now. There! Got it! And it landed upright on the desk. That's cool. I don't think that's how you're meant to use the medicine, though. Swallowing the whole thing. There, the minister finally took his medicine. I think maybe he even took too much medicine. Such a greedy man, huh? He's supposed to take 2 capsules with water. Why doesn't he know that? Oh, cut the guy some slack. There, see? Fate averted. Okay, good. Phew, that was a lot of work. Well, hopefully this taught him a lesson, huh? He greatly underestimated his dependence on his medicine. I hope he learned something from this experience. First, know yourself. That is the key to everything. I think you need to listen to your own advice. Anyway, let's go back to the world of the present. And so the Justice Minister is now back to life, but the furrows on his brow are even deeper now. Yeah, because he still worries about his daughter, and apparently our lady detective is the present cause of those furrows. Oh. Detective, he was sentenced after a fair trial and the man himself wants to be executed. But there was no evidence, all they had was his own confession. But it was no ordinary confession, it was the confession of an esteemed detective. Stay back! I told you I don't want anybody coming near me. Mr. Minister, please listen to me. I might be able to gather new evidence in that case tonight. What? So please, just give me a little more time. I just got a call from the prison. Your death row convict apparently just escaped. Unfortunately, after all this time, it seems he now wants to dodge his punishment. But he's apprehended. His sentence will be carried out tonight. No. But when the sentence was handed down, you were against enforcing the death penalty. So why did you sign the order all of a sudden? Well, I was simply performing my duty as Justice Minister. That's all there is to it. No, wait. I know. Oh, okay, no, never mind. I thought I could get back to the globe while it was swinging so I could get to her, but no, okay, she noticed it and she came closer. Okay, Sissel, there you are. It sounds like the minister is being very stubborn. That's right, he is. Maybe we shouldn't have saved him after all. The minister has to have the execution carried out tonight, and he has a very good reason for it. A good reason? I told Lynn what I had learned about the kidnapping. Almost smacked her. That was not what I was going for, but... Kidnapping? They kidnapped the Justice Minister's daughter? Apparently. Oh my goodness. But still... That's still no reason to hurry forward with the execution. Why don't you go ahead and say that to the Justice Minister then? The poor man. I hate to do that to him. Oh, by the way. Do you think you could carry me? Alright, sure. Not very handy, is it, having no legs? Carry him. Oh, like that? Trick time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these characters are 3D because it would be way too complicated to animate this if it was purely 2D sprites. The sword and globe combo is heavy, and I'm in here too, don't forget. I guess that means a single soul is heavier than the whole world. Maybe I'll use this thing to persuade the minister to change his mind. Good luck with that. What are you going to do with that globe? Crack me in the head with it? Oh, this, pay no attention to this. It's kind of hard not to pay attention to it. By the way, and please pardon me if this is a silly question, were you talking to somebody just now? But of course not, right? I mean, there's no such thing as ghosts, right? Are you talking about me? Ah! No, there's no such thing. This is a dream. It's nothing but a dream. Don't you remember me? My dream is talking to me. So now I'm a dream, eh? Mr. Minister, we know about your daughter. She was kidnapped, wasn't she? And if the execution doesn't take place tonight, you won't see her again. You probably shouldn't have... Your medicine! There might not be any left. If you already swallowed everything. Oh, what am I going to do? The death row prisoner has escaped. If he isn't executed tonight, my daughter, my Emily. But what if that execution isn't the right thing to do? Ah! Come on, Lynn. If you keep pressing him like that, he's gonna die again. What can I do then? We have to do something about that kidnapping. Until we do that, it'll be impossible to get the minister on our side. That's the way I see it. I think I'll start by gathering info on the kidnapping. I'm the only way I know how. Asking him? We meet again, Mr. Minister. What? I've never seen you before. In any case, I'm a very busy man. If you're a dream, please don't bother me when I'm awake. I'm not a dream. Looks like it's just a waste of time trying to talk to this guy. I think you're right, stubborn Justice Minister. Please stop speaking ill of me inside my own head. Okay, it's the phone probably then. I really should pay the kidnapper's hideout a visit. After all, if we want the Justice Minister to come around, we have to solve this problem first. I feel like I'm slowly moving away from my own mystery, but I'm not the kind of guy who can abandon the little lady in trouble, so I guess I'm in this for a little while longer. New chapter. Chapter 11. The Justice Minister's daughter has been abducted. The kidnappers demand the execution of the death row prisoner Jowd to be carried out tonight. Lynn says the execution is a mistake, and I believe her. And so I'm paying the kidnappers' hideout a visit to see what I can find out about the abduction. What took you so long? Your instinct was right, Beauty, my dear. They had that restaurant surrounded. It took me forever to shake them, and now my poor bike is ready for the scrap heap. I'm not the kind of guy to insert... What? When a little lady inserts... Yeah, right. Next time, maybe you should make it a tricycle. Next time, maybe you should make it a tricycle so you don't hurt yourself. Ouch, that hurts, Beauty, but that's okay. That's what I love about you. Oh, this is where they are? It's that room again? At the junkyard? Be a little more gentle with our valuable hostage, please. Yes, yes, always keep a smile on a lady's face, right, my dear? Odd girl, I think so too. There, see that, Beauty? Now there's a smile blooming on your face too, my dear. Yes, a wry smile. I'm going out for a breath of fresh air. You're on guard duty. Alright, I'll dream of you until you return. Why don't you open the trunk for our guest? I will, Beauty. I was just taking a little breather. Alright, little lady. Let me open that trunk for you. Or not. Beauty. It looks like the Justice Minister's daughter really has been kidnapped, and something else is bothering me too. I don't think I've ever been to this room before, but something about it is giving me a strange sense of déjà vu. I've seen something like this before. Or we might not necessarily be in the junkyard, but in a replica of the same room. Looks very similar, but there's no trapdoor in the floor though, so it doesn't look like it's quite the same. Burn brighter? taking something precious to manipulate others. So that's what kidnapping is. The dirty tricks those without the powers of the dead come up with. However, if I take that precious thing back, their power vanishes, doesn't it? What he was very literal about, dreaming about you until you return. Yup. That's exactly, I mean, yeah, he made good on that. Time to see how the Justice Minister's little girl is doing before this guy wakes up from his dream of beauty. I have to swing it. Oh, okay. Lower this thing. Move this. Rock this. A mantle clock. I don't know, rock this maybe? Doesn't seem to do much. This is one of those things you light with fire, isn't it? As long as there's light in the room, is something like this really necessary? But if something can be lit, it kind of makes me want to light it. I need another core to reach the trunk and open it. I wonder if I can create a new core. Well, the only source of fire is on the other side, so... Swing this one. Not quite, I guess. Nah, that doesn't do anything. Spin faster? I wonder what that's gonna do. Oh. Okay, now there's a ball over that way. Open the door. This. Lower this one. Darn. What? I can't reach my destination from here. Yeah, but that's not what I was trying to do anyway. Spin. Fire. Fire. Cake box. He's awake now, though. Just my imagination. And he falls back to sleep. Okay, not very clever. I have to go all the way back if I want to set that on fire. Yeah, but I have to make it spin faster, though. There we go. Normally, it should put the fire out, but... Okay, so what's this? Not sure I see the point. Oh. Now do this, I suppose. Okay. Got it. Now I can reach the box. Just my imagination again. Mental clock. Open the trunk. That's not the minister's daughter. What in the... What's going on here? This little lady is... Is this little lady really a daughter of the justice minister? I think the other guy made a mistake. And she's just casually sitting there reading her book. Just my imagination. You've woken up 3 times now, though. She's just chilling. Yep, it seems like they don't have the right girl. What's with the fun book and juice? Like I said, always keep a smile on a lady's face. I wanted to treat our guest well. How about treating me well? I'd like some bread and milk, please. Even has a cup holder, yep. Hey, mister. Yes, cute little lady. More juice, perhaps? All you have to do is ask. Have I been kidnapped? Don't cry, little dear. There's nothing to be afraid of. Their surroundings are miserable and filthy, I know, but we just ask for a little patience. Don't say those awful things about this house. This house is where I used to live. What? I apologize, little lady. I'm the one who's miserable and filthy. Forgive me. What's the meaning of this beauty? Why here, at this girl's old house? Don't ask me. It was the other party in our deal who chose this location. Oh, I see. It's been empty for 5 years and apparently nobody ever comes here. But never mind that. What about my bread and milk? Oh, of course. Now, you be a good girl while I'm gone. You just read your book and read your book and drink your juice. I want to go home. Not quite yet. This dilapidated place was Camilla's old house. What's going on here? Trick time. What in the world? Why does the little lady have a core of the dead? When I helped her out at Lynn's apartment, she didn't have one, so that must mean she must have died sometime after that, and it also means somebody else must have saved her. Yeah, this is getting really weird. Milk is nice, but why just bread? Yeah, milk and biscuits or something. I don't know. That would be better. I'd better ask. Or cookies. Chocolate chip cookies. I'd better ask her what happened. Who's there? Oh, wait a minute. Is that you, Missile? Missile? I'm sorry. I'm not Missile. My name is Sissel. Sissel. My name is Camilla. Camilla. So it is her. I knew it. What happened to me? What is this place? I can hardly tell the poor little thing this is the land of the dead. The land of the dead? Does that mean I'm dead? Darn, I forgot there are no secrets in the ghost world. You can relax, you're not dead. But this isn't the first time you've been here, apparently. Really? I don't remember. Wait a minute, maybe I do remember, sort of. You do? It looks like she doesn't remember being saved very well. So there's some other dead person out there with special powers, eh? Anyway, I don't want to press her if she doesn't remember dying. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about something else? Sure, go ahead, Sissy. Sissy. Ahem. Lynn asked me to do something for her tonight. I know about that part. She asked you to go to the chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right? Yeah, but I never got there. Now I wish I could say I'm sorry to her. I never should have gone through that park. What park? Temsic Park. It's a shortcut to Dead End Drive. Is that where the kidnappers grabbed you? Yeah, Lynn always said, I don't like that park. Scary things happen there. Temsic Park, hey. What am I going to do? Lynn's going to be mad. She is? How come? Because I left it there. The music box in the park. That's right, the music box. The music box was hidden in the apartment. I finally found it with a little bit of luck and courage. Guess where it was? I don't know where. I'll pretend I don't know. You know, you don't have to humor me. Oops. So what happened to the music box? I hid it in the bushes at the park just before it happened. Just before you were kidnapped, huh? I didn't want the bad man to take it, so I hid it. I bet it's still there in the park. You did well. So the music box is in the park. I'd better let Lynn know. This is your old house? Yep, this is where we lived until 5 years ago, but now I live with Lynn and Missile. Lynn is like a big sister to you, isn't she? Yep, she's a detective, you know? She's a hero. She is, huh? By the way, about your father. Is he the justice minister? My father is gone. Gone? Maybe he passed away. No, that's not it, my dad. He's going to die, and it's all because of me. I was right then when I assumed that she might be the daughter of that guy who was in death row. What? What do you mean, because of me? I'll pretend I don't know. Sissel is a good guy. Why would you say that? It's called an execution. My dad is, even if it's failed, it's cute. Maybe it's even cuter because it's failed. A detective. No way, don't tell me your father is Detective Jowd. That's right. What in the world? 5 years ago, something really bad happened. Like a scary dream, but it wasn't a dream. 5 years ago, that murder case. It was Mom's birthday that day. My mom and dad were working and I was home by myself. And then I had an idea. I was going to surprise my mom. I set up that contraption. I'm home, Camilla. Why is it dark? It was meant for the candle and it triggered the gun? Oh. Okay. Who is it that replicated this in the junkyard room then? And he said it was him? Well, I mean, even if if the girl was found culprit, she wouldn't go to jail, right? She didn't mean it to happen. It was an accident. Yeah, this is tragic. Indeed. I still can't believe it happened. It wasn't supposed to work like that. I know that contraption, and I know how it was supposed to work. Party poppers and a cake. A birthday message. Why would a gun on display even be loaded and have like a fuse attached to it? Of all things. My dad told me not to tell anybody. Just leave it to me, he said. My dad wanted to be executed. He asked them for it. But I wanted to tell everybody it was my fault. My dad said what I saw was a bad dream. He told me to forget it. This is also unbelievably tragic. Well, you used your words, Squelix. It is tragic. I can't believe it. This little lady is Detective Jowd's daughter. I'm not too surprised. I just can't tell her. I can't tell her why she was kidnapped. Why was I kidnapped? I want to know. Oops. There are no secrets in the ghost world. Maybe we'd better stop talking. It's too dangerous. Sissy, you're not going to talk to me anymore? I think we'd better get you out of here first. We can talk more after that. Okay, but I'm going to rescue you now. You just hold on a little longer, alright? Okay, but we'll talk later, right? Don't forget, you promised, Sissy. New info has been added. Okay. And after that conversation, she's still chilling with her juice and book. What took you so long? I traveled the entire town in search of the finest bread and milk for you, my dear, but it's late and all the shops are closed. We're leaving this place right now. What? But he's not here yet. If we couldn't meet at the restaurant, weren't we supposed to meet here? Yes, and he's the one who chose this location. I don't like this one bit. We have to run around doing all this extra work, all for the sake of his deal. Be quiet. It can't be helped. This place is too dangerous. Kidnap and chill. I told you my sixth sense is very strong. Alright, as you wish, beauty. I feel it. I sense something here in this room. I wouldn't mind some juice now. Can somebody kidnap me? Is somebody there? Can you hear me? Is she talking to me? I can sense your presence, you know. The next time I sense you, this child will die. Remember that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, we're leaving. He's gonna close the trunk and she's gonna fold back with it. Pardon me, little lady. That was snappy. Her book was left behind, though. I'm in the book. Okay. All of a sudden, I'm left behind alone. Alone in the room that stole that little lady's smile away 5 years ago. The little lady is gone, now leaving me with only a few new facts. A few very heavy, very sad facts. Does Lynn know about all this? I guess she does. She has her under a roof, so I guess she must know. One other thing stands out in my mind. I can sense your presence, the sum of that kidnapper's final words. Do those two know? Do the kidnappers know about the powers of the dead? This is the perfect spot for me to stop for today, though. So I will continue starting from chapter 12 tomorrow night then. I'm glad about the progress I was able to make today. I think there might be 2-3 more streams maybe of this game before I'm done with it. But yeah, unfortunately I have to. I'm sorry. But you guys do please take care, and I'll be back tomorrow night anyway, so if you guys can make it, well, we can continue playing through this. I'm loving it so far. It's a great little game. Love the puzzles. Love the plot as well. Keeps me interested and invested in the thing. Quite like it. And it's not all reading out loud like an Ace Attorney game. There are some like quiet moments where I can rest my voice and just think over the puzzles. So it's like the perfect mix of everything. It's great. No, probably not Pokemon or Final Fantasy next. I still have to think about it. You're welcome, Monica. Okay, look forward to it to know. Thank you, Qualix. Thank you, Jeff. It has been fun indeed, yeah. I'm very much looking forward to playing this again. So, take care, guys. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you tomorrow night if you guys can make it. See ya. Bye-bye.